Hello everyone, this is Sabina from Maitreya Cosmology, and I have a special guest. This is my second special guest, Chen Zhi.
Hello everyone, I'm Chen Zhi. I'm from Maitreya Cosmology.
And we are taught by Normal Exalting Emperor Maitreya, Qingdong. Mr. Qingdong is also known as the founder of Maitreya Cosmology and the future world's religious leader. And let's start with Maitreya Cosmology slogan first.
皇天无极，后土为证，龙颜凤地，化育如来。
Okay, and I want to continue with the same topic as last time, Buddha's Great Hand. And as I mentioned in last episode, Buddha's Great Hand session is one of third eye's classes at Maitreya Academy. And let me start this topic by sharing my very first time experience with Buddha's Great Hand session. And so it happened when I visited Jalan Temple the first time. And a day before I started my first third eye lesson at Maitreya Academy, and so when I got there, I met this master Li Yan, and then when she saw me, she offered me a Buddha's Great Hand session, and Buddha's Great Hand session is done by a performer using his or her hands to dictate a receiver's body's aura. So when Master Li Yan moved her hand to dictate my body's aura, and I felt a very warm energy coming from her hand, and somehow this energy made me feel very comfy. And so when Master Li Yan quickly pointing out that I have a stomach condition, I was so surprised because I did not tell her anything about it. And then she explained it to me because she's got the same stomach condition before my arrival, and I actually had this unknown stomach condition for quite some time, and I did not know what caused it. And this is called collective karma. I would like to address the term karma because most people would take karma as a negative term, but for Buddha's Great Hand session by Maitreya Cosmology, this collective karma between a performer and receiver is actually a great exercise for our body and our soul to elevate comeback ability and defense system, because through the performer's third eyes, he or she will be able to see or dictate what truly bothers our souls and cause our body's discomfort. And so our functions are also guided by Emperor Maitreya and Empress Maitreya Guanyin during Buddha's Great Hand sessions, and will be able to remove negative energy from our soul and purify our body's aura. And what impressed me most was by the end of Buddha's Great Hand session, the Master Li Yan gave me this energy flow blessing on the top of my hand. And so what she does is that she moves her hand on the top of my head, and then the weird thing was my eyes were closed during this the whole Buddha's Great Hand sessions, but I saw the energy look like a fire energies, like a fireball, one by one, and flowing down onto my head. And I didn't realize, I did not know the fire energy that I saw was actually through my third eyes at the time, because I did not know anything about third eyes. And then afterwards, I realized this fire energy that I saw through my third eyes were coming from Maitreya period of onwards. And no wonder I feel this powerful energy from Master Li Yan's hands when she performed this dictation on my body's aura. And this was right before I started my very first third eyes class, and this experience was absolutely remarkable for me. It definitely proved me third eyes is real and it truly exists. And let's welcome Chen Zhi to give us his experience.
Thank you, Savannah. In my experience of perform Buddha's Great Hand is that someone who have practiced Qigong, and those who practice Qigong, their spirits is more adequate, and is also present a bright field. But we practice Xuanyu Taichi Gong, and before practice Xuanyu Taichi Gong, we also give our praying to which Buddha in place to teaching us to how to practice. And at the same time, it is also receiving the life energy by receiving the type of life from heaven energy while under practice. Thereby, it can be enhance the body's antibodies and the power of the soul. This is the biggest difference between the practice Xuanyu Taichi Gong and other Taichi Gong. Therefore, after we have practiced for a period of time, the true meanings of body's qi and the soul will reach us a certain level. Then we can go out to perform the Buddha's great hand to the believer. Thus, when I encounter the person who have practiced Qigong while under performing the Buddha's great hand, there will often be a more obvious feeling of mutual communication. The person being treated will feeling, or sometimes even his upper body will starting to make a round shape, and the action of rotation does not stop until the processing is finished. And the other experience is that my son, I slowly feel my son, he's studying in elementary school, is getting more easy to angry, and it makes me notice that he seems to have a little bit temper and not same as usual. So I give my prayer to Emperor Maitreya and the Empress Maitreya Guanyin in place to teach him to perform great Buddha's hand. And after every time of performance, I can clearly feel that his temper is returned to a stable state.
That's great. Thank you, Chen, for sharing your amazing experience with us, especially the part how Buddha's great hand session can calm your family's emotions, and the differences between Xuanyu Taichi practice from Maitreya cosmology and other Taichi practice. The energy is actually coming directly from Maitreya period of Ottomans, and the energy is quite powerful and positive. And Chen is happen to be one of our Xuanyu Taichi practice coaches. So in future, I will invite Chen to come back and share with us what advantage for practicing Xuanyu Taichi practice. And if you are interested in learning more about the Third Eyes class or Buddha's great hand session or Xuanyu Taichi practice, you can find it Maitreya Academy content information under my YouTube channel. And so don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. And that's it for today. And thank you, Chen for coming. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.